Welcome back to my YouTube channel Coin of Word.
Coin from Turkey. The Turkiye Cumhuriyeti 10 Kurush coin of 2018, and in this long, detailed story we will travel through Turkish history, economy, culture and the philosophy behind small denomination coins. This coin may look simple, but it carries the spirit of a nation that stands between East and West. The Republic of Turkey was founded in 1923 under the leadership of Mustafa Kemal Ataturk after the fall of the Ottoman Empire, and since then Turkey has built a strong identity based on modernization, national pride and independence. The Turkish lira became the official currency, and over time it evolved through reforms, inflation periods and redesigns. The kurush is the subunit of the lira, and 1 lira equals 100 kurush, making the 10 kurush an important everyday coin used by millions of people in daily life for small purchases, transport, markets, and local trade. The 2018 10 kurush coin represents stability in circulation during a time when Turkey was actively strengthening its national symbols in currency design. The coin is issued by the Central Bank of the Republic of Turkey and minted by the Turkish State Mint, which has a long tradition dating back to Ottoman times. The material of the 10 kurush coin is copper-nickel alloy, giving it durability and resistance for long circulation. Its color is silver-toned, and its size and weight are carefully balanced so it can be easily recognized by touch, which is very important in professional coin design. On the obverse side of the coin, you see the portrait of Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, the founder of modern Turkey, facing left, surrounded by the inscription Turkiye Cumhuriyeti. This portrait is more than a design, it is a statement of respect and continuity, because Ataturk symbolizes secularism, reform, education and national unity. His presence on the coin reminds citizens of the values on which the Republic was built. On the reverse side of the coin, the denomination 10 kurush is clearly written along with decorative elements, and the year 2018. The design is clean, professional and practical, showing that modern Turkish coins focus on clarity rather than heavy ornamentation. This reflects Turkey's approach to balancing tradition with modern economic needs. The year 2018 itself was significant for Turkey as the country faced economic challenges, currency pressure, and global political dynamics, yet everyday coins like the 10 kurush continued to circulate as symbols of normal life, resilience and trust in the system. From a professional numismatic perspective, the 10 kurush coin is not considered rare, but its value lies in documentation of economic history. Collectors in the future will study coins like this to understand metal composition, minting technology, inflation impact and design trends of early 21st century Turkey. For the 10 kurush coin of 2018 also reflects how a nation communicates value, trust and continuity through everyday objects. Coins are one of the most democratic symbols of a country because every citizen, rich or poor, uses them and holds them in their hands. The Turkish government understands this importance, and that is why the image of Ataturk remains central on circulating coinage, reminding people daily of the Republic's founding principles of independence, education, and progress. The 10 kurush may not buy much on its own, but its presence in the monetary system shows how even the smallest unit has a role in keeping prices balanced and transactions smooth. When we look at the minting process, the Turkish State Mint uses modern technology to ensure millions of coins are produced with consistent weight, thickness and clarity. This professionalism ensures that vending machines, transport systems and cash handling businesses can rely on these coins without error. The edge design, smooth surface and balanced diameter are all chosen carefully by engineers and economists working together, which shows that coin making is not just art but also science. From a historical angle, future researchers will look back at the 2018 10 kurush coin as evidence of Turkey's economic period during the late 2010s, a time marked by global market pressure currency fluctuations and internal reforms. Yet despite these challenges, everyday life continued, and coins like this circulated hand to hand in bazaars, supermarkets, buses, and small shops, telling a silent story of resilience and routine. For coin collectors, this coin represents an accessible entry into Turkish numismatics. It is affordable, easy to find, and ideal for learning about modern coin design, language, metal choices, and national symbolism. Many collectors around the world include the 10 kurush coin in world coin albums to represent Turkey, alongside older Ottoman silver and gold coins, creating a timeline from empire to republic. Educationally, this coin can be used to teach children and new collectors about decimal currency systems, how 1 lira is divided into 100 kurush, and why smaller denominations are essential for fair pricing and change making. This makes the 10 kurush coin not just a piece of metal but a teaching tool. As you hold the 2018 10 kurush coin, you are holding more than currency. You are holding a reflection of Turkish identity, modern governance, industrial capability, and respect for history. And this is why even simple modern coins deserve attention, study, and appreciation, because every coin, no matter how small, carries the weight of a nation's story. The story of the 10 kurush coin cannot be separated from the evolution of the Turkish lira itself, because currency reflects the confidence of a nation in its future. Before the modern republic, Turkey inherited a complex monetary system from the Ottoman Empire, which used multiple metals and denominations. After the establishment of the republic, major reforms were introduced to simplify money, improve trust, and align the economy with global standards. The kurush became an essential part of this reform, representing order, precision, and modern accounting, and the 10 kurush denomination was designed to fit naturally into everyday trade without confusion. By 2018, Turkey was a country with a young population, growing cities, advanced infrastructure, and a strong sense of national pride. The 10 kurush coin circulated in urban transport systems, small neighborhood shops, tea houses, bakeries, and local markets where cash transactions still played a major role despite the rise of digital payments. This shows how physical coins remain relevant even in a rapidly changing technological world. The presence of Ataturk on the obverse side of the coin is not only symbolic but also educational for younger generations. Every time a child receives change, they see the face of the founder of their country, which quietly reinforces national history without textbooks or speeches. This is one of the most powerful roles of coinage, because it teaches identity through daily experience. From a design philosophy perspective, the 10 kurush coin follows a minimalist approach. The lettering is clear, the denomination is bold, and their background is uncluttered. This reflects modern Turkish graphic standards, which favor readability and function over excessive decoration. This design choice also reduces production errors and ensures long-term legibility, even after years of circulation and wear. Economically, small denomination coins like the 10 kurush help control rounding issues in pricing. Without them, consumers would lose value through constant rounding up, which can quietly increase the cost of living. Therefore, the existence of this coin protects fairness in transactions and supports consumer rights in a practical way. When discussing numismatics, professionally, modern coins are often overlooked in favor of ancient or precious metal pieces, but future generations of collectors will rely on well-preserved examples of everyday coins to understand social behavior, inflation levels, and production priorities of the time. The 2018 10 kurush coin will serve as a reference point for studying early 21st century Turkey. Internationally, this coin also represents Turkey in world coin collections, museums, and educational kits. It travels beyond borders through tourists, migrants, and collectors, carrying with it the name Turkiye Cumhuriyeti, written proudly in the Turkish language, reinforcing sovereignty and cultural identity on a global stage. The durability of the coin. As time moves forward, the role of small coins, like the 10 kurush, becomes even more interesting because they exist at the intersection of tradition and change. While digital payments, mobile banking and contactless cards are expanding across Turkey, especially in large cities, millions of people still rely on cash for daily life, and the 10 kurush coin quietly supports this system by enabling exact pricing and fair exchange. This coexistence of old and new payment methods shows the flexibility of the Turkish economy. The 10 kurush coin also plays a role in cultural habits in Turkey, where small amounts of money are used in social customs such as leaving tips, making donations at local mosques or community boxes, and giving children pocket money. These small transactions strengthen social bonds and keep traditions alive, and the coin becomes part of human interaction rather than just a financial tool. From a manufacturing perspective, producing a coin like the 10 kurush requires careful planning of metal supply, cost efficiency, and longevity. The copper-nickel alloy is chosen to balance affordability with strength, ensuring that the cost of producing the coin does not exceed its face value. This is a critical professional decision because a currency must be economically sustainable to exist. Historically, coins have always carried messages of power and legitimacy, and even in the modern era, this principle remains true. The inscription Turkiye Cumhuriyeti clearly asserts state authority and sovereignty. Each time the coin changes hands, it silently confirms trust in the issuing government and the financial system behind it. In rural areas and smaller towns, the 10 kurush coin continues to have strong relevance, especially in open markets where prices are negotiated and exact change matters. Here, the coin supports traditional commerce that has existed for centuries, adapted now to modern currency. When collectors study circulation, where on the 2018 10 kurush coin they can learn about how long it stayed in active use. Coins with heavy wear tell stories of busy markets, transportation systems, and frequent handling, while cleaner examples may indicate hoarding, mint sets, or early removal from circulation. Educational institutions often use modern coins, like the 10 kurush, to teach students about economics, budgeting, and money management because they are familiar, tangible, and easy to understand. This shows how currency functions as a learning instrument beyond its monetary value. Over decades, as designs change, metals are updated, and denominations rise or fall, the 10 kurush coin of 2018 will become a fixed reference in Turkey's monetary timeline, marking a specific moment in national history and economic policy. By studying this coin carefully, we gain insight into how Turkey presents itself to its citizens and to the world through small, everyday